it breathe. Don't stop moving. Let it breathe. Just go right now. Let it breathe. Don't stop moving. Let it breathe. Just go right now. Run that far as it can go. Keep it simple. Give me that tempo. Match that. Don't be gentle. More crescendo.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Tabletop and Tuesday's stream. Just waiting for the YouTube to catch up here. But I hope everyone had a good weekend, and thank you so much to everyone who came in, tuned in onto my special stream on Sunday. It was really good fun. So we did a lot. So we did paint some little Fallout minis, which I haven't been able to do proper little videos for yet. However, kind of circulated some pictures of them, but I try to find. I found another Fallout box, but I still can't find the back of his chair. This is what we did on Sunday, where we painted. Said I will try and do like content to actually see. I was hoping at some point today, but I couldn't. But you know, story of my life. But I hope everyone is keeping well. Let me just refresh everything. So I thought we were going to jump back to my Tech-Priest. Oh, the camera's a bit wonky, isn't it? To my Tech-Priest, who I am doing in blue to be in Creek blue. So this is as far as we got. So I thought we'll work on it for us a little bit today. So he is blue. I also then need to like highlight and everything else, but he's there. That's what he looks like. So we've got all his other pieces. I've got this bit to do. And I left a couple of bits on the sprue because they are really small. So there's a bit there. And a bit there as well. So they'll kind of just be doing what we'll be doing today. Get myself organised here. Probably got my little brush. I have got a smaller brush as well. That should still be down. Hopefully. I'm going to move a bit more this way. There we go. I'm going to move that a little bit more this way. Well, that makes no difference actually. Right, so paints. Let me get my head around what we're doing. We did use some. So no, that's the old Thunderhawk blue, so that really needs to be left out. So the reason why I'm doing him in Thunderhawk blue is just so then he matches my entire creek.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh, beyond the box art, straight in there with a raid. Oh my goodness me, how are you doing? How are you doing? I haven't even got my paints out yet. We're running a bit behind. Running a little bit behind because I read my eye chat and I obviously had onion juice left over from the tea. I was like, oh, streaming. I was streaming, but from my eyes. So don't ask. There should be a picture of me and the Pit Boy, but OBS has decided, you know what, we're not going to do this. We're going to go straight back to crap. But OBS has decided to be like, no. And also that's also why it's late. Because OBS decided again, even though I streamed on Sunday, to be like, you don't need your webcam. So this is why I'm slightly bigger. I was like, you know what, this is just going to have to do. Ooh. What? Why has my music suddenly stopped as well? Has that just done it? Can you actually hear me? You can hear me. Can you hear the music? So you can hear me because I just nudged my lamp and somehow that means my music has stopped playing. Oh, well, unless you can hear me. Okay, well, I'll continue. I'll continue giving you a shout out because I just literally, the light has got nothing. Oh, that's I don't want to. The light is, sorry. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome into a true epic and crazy stream. The light has nothing to do with why my music has stopped. But okay, at least if you can hear it, that's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for your little box up. What were you doing? What were you doing? Were you still working on the... What was it you were doing? Did I raid? No, I saw you or something last week. What were you doing? Welcome in, Musty, and welcome in, everybody. So another absolute chaotic start to the stream. Oh, good raid! Welcome in, everyone. So my name is Crazy MCR Angels. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know why my music has suddenly stopped for me. I thought as my headset died. Oh, I'm going to turn the volume down. I can see it's all playing, so as long as you can hear the music and hear me, if I cut out, just be like we can't hear you, because the music for some reason has stopped for me. But welcome in. So my name is Crazy MCR Angel. My streams are pretty chaotic. It wouldn't be a crazy stream without. So I am a full-out cosplayer content creator. I'm falling behind on content because I just need time. But we are going to be painting up my Enginseer for my... Oh, I forgot what the big tank is called right now. Baneblade. Hence why he's blue. So he should look like that. That way. But we've done him like in the Krieg blue. And then on the Sunday I did a Twitch anniversary for 5 years, I think it was. And this is what I painted on stream. And I haven't even got around to doing like really good. I got my light box out. I managed to get a photo. And I also painted the Mechanist. Both of these were wearing helmets. My power armor helmets, except it was like the details for this. And I did add the barbed wire and the bush. So we're going to continue. So I have got Warhammer. I have recently been to Warhammer World. I say recently, a few weeks ago. About my fourth, is it? Fourth or fifth? Fourth or fifth, one of the two. One of the two. This is really weird. Well, I actually have no sound right now. But here we go. You have, so you know. Welcome in. I hope everyone is well. I can't show you my cosplays, just you won't be able to see me because OBS does not like me recently. So when I was streaming on Sunday, I did some cooking from the Fallout cookbook. I made pork and beans and I made the celebration cake. Come upstairs and OBS went, now you don't need to connect one of your cameras. So one camera died. But then miraculously, when I moved back up here, it came back to life. That is actually my Pip-Boy on the screen right there. And at the moment now, it's very much, I could just copy and paste it. I'm just being lazy right now because I've got, you know what, OBS? Because I just know, as soon as I go live again, you're going to go, you don't need this extra camera. I mean, the light was on and there was nobody at home. So I managed to find it. So we'll sort this out. We're here. In fact, I could just copy paste it over, but you know. Just made dinders. Oh, what did you have? Tonight I was very disappointed. I was like turkey dinosaurs, but they're not turkey dinosaurs anymore, they're chicken dinosaurs. And I made a mountain of mashed potato and literally stuck in broccoli to look like trees. And then I had peas, raw carrots, and I made some onion gravy. Hence why, just before I went live, even though I have done a little bit washing up, I rubbed my eye and it burnt. So I obviously had some onion juice still on my hand. So I've gone for very light coloured eyeshadow, minimal tonight. That was my very childish. Okay, we're not even going to focus properly. A mountain of there we go. You can have a video. Oh. It's the gravy running down. That was my din-dins tonight. Like it's been acting out a few days too. No way! Maybe the webcams are rebelling. I can't really Logi. I do need to upgrade my cameras because this just goes like, if I'm trying to show you, it just goes, let me think about it, there we go. And if I try and show you something else, I don't know, this big boy which we will be painting at some point. Okay, well today we're going to focus, okay. I think it's just suffering from abuse. Who knows, whoever is OBS, I don't understand why from going, everything was still connected, and then as I brought it up, it was just like, no. How weird. Ooh, still doing Thousand Suns, nice. I know your crazy stream was not a crazy stream. Exactly, I mean, what a way to raid in on. I hit my lamp and my music goes, nah, you don't need to hear this in your headset. This is now going to be really weird that I am now basically I can't hear anything. As long as you guys can, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. Just finished all the gems, eyes, pipes, and skulls on the rubrics. Later tonight or tomorrow, I'll attempt the last bits on the terminates. So I know you had quite a lot. You were like, oh, I'm going to do this because you did a really late stream the other night, didn't you? And you're like, oh, then I'm going to keep streaming until I've done this. And you're like, well, actually, this is going to take me. You just, oh, I've only got this to do, then I've only got that to do, and then I've got to do this and do that. And wow. Honestly, if you're not following Beyond the Box Art, you do need to, because he is an amazing human being who I got to meet at UKGE. I was so excited, and loads of like commission style paint. If I do tell me if I'm wrong, but it's just painting skills is incredible. Hence why it takes a long time. It's amazing. It's amazing. Did you find the old barbed wire? I did. I haven't. Right. So on Sunday, for this chap here, King in the Park, this little piece of barbed wire. This is the second piece of barbed wire I'd like to point out. I made a piece, went to put the super glue on, and it pinged. I was like, well, my bed is just here, as you can see. Fallout sheets are on at the moment. I can't show you. Oh, I can show you the pillow, but some Warhammer stuff is on there right now. My paints. Check the bed. No, I've looked under my desk. I found my mouse, which is where it's staying. Under the bed. Around, I'm like, where? I don't know. It's gone into the abyss. This tiny little piece. Because I thought, well, if I'm going to stand on it, that's going to be delightful. But I never found it. It literally sprung into the abyss. I'll be trying out some conflict with 10 on Friday, which I'm stoked about. Ooh! Ooh, I'll have to see if I can tune in. I'll be like, yes. Love giants, love giants. What do I call the baby titans? That's it. So I've heard of them. I have heard of them. Have you painted? No, you were trying them out. Somebody I have seen, or I've heard of them somehow. They ring a bell. Why do they ring a bell? Maybe if you're trying them out, does that mean somebody I have seen? I'm googling them now. Oh, they do look quite cool. It's got like a big, this Conflict 47 starter kit set. It's got a big boy in it, which reminds me quite Star Warsy. Which kind of reminds me of a Sentinel, like a chunkier Sentinel, which is something that I really like to add to my list. Last week's stream was cray. Oh my god, you are on fire. You were literally like on fire. God, I mean, Japanese coming my way. Oh, nice! How long will that take to get here? The big boys in the game in general. Oh, awesome. Love the walker. Oh, I think they look like a spider as well. Wait, I think I've just sussed. Oh no, that is. I'm just. You know what? I'm just gonna leave while alone. It's really weird that I can't hear anything. You know what? It's OBS is doing something. You'll just have to be my ears, literally, that you can hear me. And that's this wrong way around. That might help actually. Yeah, weird. Friday should be. Otherwise Saturday. If it's Friday, I'll try and tune in because I'm questioning mark if I am going to stream on Friday because I'm potentially potentially going to a wedding party on Saturday. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from where I am. Oh, my cousin. No, my cousin. They have been married in a registry office. We don't actually know how long. About a month. We build a fence because it's kind of like in the family, like you only know they exist, but you never see them. Other half is not invited, and nor is my sister or her husband, despite groom was page boy at my sister's wedding. Now I know they can ask who they want, but it's literally a garden party. So we're kind of a bit like, this feels really awkward. Yeah, right. So I just want your input, chat, on this. I mean, I got an outfit I'll wear. It's got to wear formal. What was on the invite? Wedding garden attire. So if you saw, I know exactly what I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to show you a picture of that because it's the last outfit I wore when I went out for girls' night. So I am welcoming your input whether I go. Because I'm like, that's the only weekend I've got to like start redecorating my house. Yeah, I know it's like, they can ask who they want, crazy. It's like, okay, I can understand, like, maybe not as my partner, but you do think, what's getting is my sister, and also my auntie's not invited. The auntie who almost died this year is not invited, who is his nanny. You can understand her partner. Just saying. Just saying. We're leaving that one on the fence. But yeah, I just feel like your input, chat, because it's an hour and a half away, 2 hours away, one way. So it's already, like I said to my dad, the drinks off the table. And it's like, we don't know, because every bit of you is like, this is weird how, especially my sister, is not invited when they were page boys. Or her husband. I mean, she's turned around and said she wouldn't be able to go anyway. And they've had a conversation with my cousin's mother, and my sister was telling her like, oh, my cousin dropped it into conversation. Is going, oh yes, I know, you're so and so's getting married. And my sister was like, oh, that's a shame. Well, they're going literally on a Disney cruise like on Monday. And then my sister this as well. My sister invited my cousin's mum to my youngest nephew's baptism. Didn't go. Invited to the first christening. Too far. And we're like, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So we're a little bit like, we're not close family, as you can probably tell. Yeah, just I appreciate your input. I kind of feel like my mum feels like, because it's her side of the family, because we aren't a close family, I feel like we should go. I kind of felt like I did originally look up and be like, how much is it? You know, have the night away with the parents. Yeah, it'd be sweet. Chat. It's in a very posh part of the country, and you're looking about £200 to £300 for a night, and it's like, I think we'll be driving, and we might be getting a lift anyway. Wedding attire is just wedding attire. Wedding garden attire is just wedding attire, isn't it? I mean, this is the thing. It doesn't, and it says, "Oh, celebrate us getting married." Or like, well, they're already married in a registry office, which his own mother wasn't invited to be at the registry office. So we're like, is this like gonna be blessed? But they're gonna already be married. Is there gonna be food? They've already said there'll be some drinks, but bring your own. And you're like, okay. Okay. I might kind of walk in with a backpack and stuff. I don't know. With boots. I was thinking it would have to be like flat sandals. Like, I've got chunky, strappy gold sandals, or I have wedged gold. Gala's on the theme here, with a gold shoulder bag, clutch bag, and a red floral dress. I'll show you a picture. So I didn't realise it was Tuesday. No worries at all. How are you doing? Just bring your partner anyway. I know. Alright. And because he actually finishes his job on Thursday. So that's kind of like a little celebration thing we were doing. He's got to do one more shift. I was like, oh, you could actually come to the wedding. No, he's got other plans. I was like, well, you shouldn't be coming to the wedding. It's not a wedding. It's a garden party. I refuse to call it a wedding because it's a garden party. Imagine that. Chat, you know what I should just do? I should just stop off at the supermarket and buy a bunch of, because I don't, you can't really hear me, but buy a bunch of flowers and then come home and be like, I caught the bouquet. You'd be telling me to go away. Oh, My brother. Wait. Anyway, catch up. I went to vet. What the hell is she doing streaming today? It's Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday. My brother and I don't tend to go up for the things like liver pudding cousin events generally. Go for that. I don't blame. That is quite well, depending on where you are, I suppose. That to me, that is quite far away. That's the thing. I saw them last year, the cousin, at my mum's 70th. Before then, I literally can't tell you because I have no idea when I last saw him. So it's a bit like, if it was closer, like half an hour, I'd be like, okay, feel slightly more inclined here. But I'm also like, well, I could just stay home and start redecorating. I feel like we probably will go, chat. I feel like, silver. That's what we did. It wasn't iron fist. Yeah. So I'm welcome to input if I know it's like should or shouldn't. But then because then my other cousin, like his mum, is like, oh yeah, we'll just give you a lift. So then it's like, she gets very drunk. They forgot to sit. She's not driving. I like to point out. I was like, we could potentially have to sit in the car for 2 hours of her just rabbiting on. Oh no, which is a good thing. She's a happy. She's a happy drunk person. Luckily, she's not. She actually becomes really sweet. So we've been on the phone with her before, and she'll tell you how much that she loved you. And I think she's actually quite a sweet, merry person. So that's quite sweet. But I can't imagine they'll be back because we've got 2 hours. Not going to be too long. It's awkward. We're close to our cousins over in the States. I mean, sometimes, right? Sandals is chill, right? I'm like, I've got chunky heels, but I'm like, also, if it's now going to piss it down and rain, do I wear my chunky heels? I'm going to be sat down like the entire time. Like really gold, wedged. See, I told you everything is on point. Or I just wear wedged sandals because it's not a wedding. If it was like a wedding, it don't matter if they're getting me in a registry office and have on the same day, or like in a church or something, it'd be like, okay, heel it is. But yeah, I'll try and show them. Okay, I was like, I've really got a fresh pedicure on, gold. Where are we? I have got the dress. This is what I wore on a night out. When was it? When did I go? Oh, that's 24. That's a bit too far. When was UKGE? Where's the birthday? You can see. Okay, it's me looking a wee bit posy, but there we go. This outfit, chat. This outfit, chat. I love the mirror because it was like whatever how many size it was, hexagon or something. I can't be able to count right now. So the go bag with this dress, probably the same hairstyle. I am very tempted to put the red is really sort of now come out. It's gone less gingery now. I'm like, I could just turn up and put like loads of like red back in my hair. I won't. So it's kind of got stepped. Oh, you can see. I was wearing a bit of heel. I did the little whoop, a bit of heel. The chunky monkeys. But I'm thinking I'll probably just wear sandals because I'll be on the grass. This is what we're thinking, chat. So Friday stream may or may not happen because if your girl has to get up and get ready and has basically got to spend 2 hours to get to said wedding party, which my other half and sister is not invited. Yeah. Especially if stupid. I actually don't. I haven't looked what weather it is. Like, what do you wear? I mean, I was gonna put it's gonna sound weird, but like a white. It's got a white undertone. It's got loads of pink like flowers all over it. It isn't like a white dress, but I know that the bride or the wife is very controlling stuff. I think if I dared even a hint of white in a dress, I'd probably get murdered. Not too bad. Thanks would have been in. And since I've been a bit wizard for a few hours. That's alright. I'm doing good, thank you. Gonna go and enjoy your food. Honestly, if you aren't following, this is really throwing me off. It's no music. If you're not following Bo on the box art, you probably come in with his fabulous raid straight off the bat. You need to go follow box art. I had the absolute delight of meeting him last year at UKG. The absolute ultimate delight. So pretty. Is that pretty? That kind of pretty dress. As you can, oh, not that side. It's not really. This is now. I suppose it is look a little bit gingery still, so it isn't as red. I want to put the red back in maybe. But is that pretty to wear kind of like that kind of dress? And it has to slit up the leg. I would, whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be like peep toe. So I'd put. I've still got my glittery orange with like they call it like clear confetti stuff on top from Latitude. So I'll be going gold because you'll go like because gold it goes right with everything. Okay, this is why. And I thought, I have got a red velvet dress that I wore. It's a very posh dress, so I could up it. I think this might be a bit too posh, but we are in a posh place. Let me find. Okay, so this was the other option I was going to wear. Okay, we're not really tabletopping. This is what I did actually. I have worn to a wedding, which I was invited as a plus, well, as my partner's plus one. I was invited, and I didn't even know the bride or groom. Turns out I knew the groom's stepmom. She used to cut my hair. Bit weird. So this is the dress, which I don't think I dare wear, and then sandals. I'm not going to zoom on them, but you can kind of see them. Reasons obviously why. Then should I just turn up in my power armor? Should I just turn up in my power armor? I'll be like, oh, something fall at me and go, sorry. When did I go? December. That wasn't last year, was it? When did I do the cruise? Wouldn't have been then, because I was. Should I just wear my smart vault suit? If I knew them that well, I would so turn up in my smart vault suit. And what I wore to the premiere, I'd be like, what do you want? I'd be like, I'm here. Shame my sister and I was not been invited. Where is it? There's quite a few. So, or there is this. So I could bring out the red velvet, and then like the sandals. They're kind of like the wedge strappy sandals, and then you've got like the gold, like chunky necklace. Or is that too much? What does one wear for a garden party? You know, this is actually on MSC. I'm covering that. These are actually Swarovski crystal staircases. They have that on every single MSC cruise ship. And then I had like a gold headband in my hair, which I forgot about. Oh no, it was it the gold headband? It was a tiara. No, it was the tiara I had for my sister. I should wear that in my hair. Be like, oh, I love your tiara. Crazy. I'm like, thanks. I had it as a bridesmaid for my sister's wedding. That so-and-so was paid by for, but yet my sister's not invited. So I have options. But it depends on how posh you want to go. Yeah, so this is the why there may not be a stream on Friday, because if I've got to get up and travel 2 hours to go sit in a garden party and then be like, this is fun. Kind of feel like, you know, when you do feel kind of like this person said to mum, just turn up, eat food, and piss off. I'm sure it'll be fine, but yeah, so there may not be a stream because if I want to finish work and then get ready to go, I mean, even mum's not sure exactly what she's going to wear. I mean, I could wear the velvet dress, but you know when you're just like, if I do go, I'm going to have to message his mum, who I actually in contact with and see more often. What are you wearing? What does one wear to a garden party? It's a garden party. I'm not calling it a wedding party. I mean, they might have a blessing, but we're like, we haven't been married that long. So that's the predicament there of what your gal is doing this weekend, because she doesn't know. Maybe that was wasn't the silver. You know what? I'm convinced that's not the silver. So that's a whole rabbit hole I just went down, but I mean, we haven't even needed to RSVP, so that's how much they care about numbers, so... Oh, that's too dark now. For God's sake. I can't remember how I mixed this. You can't see that at all, so it's not even on camera. Maybe it was. I think it was then. It was the light one. So either go like a super posh. You know when you're like, I don't really want to look super posh. But then you're like, I don't want to also look underdressed. Difficult, isn't it, chat? It's difficult. I feel like the Grinch, you know, when he goes, well, what will I wear? That's it, I'm not going. That'll be us, but that's it, I'm not going. I'm going to just paint all of this. So then, if I don't stream, I will then be streaming on a Saturday to make up for it, and I can tell you all about how boring it was. Oh no, you feel so mean, but at the same time, it's like a bit weird. I don't like how boring this is. Just paint the light. I'm not liking that at all. I think I need to dry brush it and then spray that on. Let's try a different technique. Oh, so you don't know what? That's really. Ooh, we've gone for a little bath. But it's just weird, isn't it? Family, hey? I'll be like, just not go. You know when it's like you won't be missed if you don't go. It's that kind of. Nobody's gonna care. We're just gonna be sat there by ourselves. No, nobody is going to care if we don't turn up. That kind of thing. Yes, because I used that, so if I then... Well, I'm really quite not sure exactly how to get the effect that I want. You know, it's been a week. Well, I haven't even got my glove on. There you go. Just paint my hand instead. Okay. Can you hear me now? I've plugged it in, but I still have no sound. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so I still got no sound. Well, thank you for the stretch bot. Thank you so much. That's really. I still got no music. I was like, is it because my music is the headphones dying? And then obviously the headphones died. Made no difference. I was going to start these stars now. I'm keeping my headphones really low. But I was wondering if that was that the song going back. I'll repeat. Is that the song that you had in your head from Vamp, or is that my music right now? I have to keep looking across because last time I streamed the music kept just stopping. So I can see the desktop audio moving. I love this because you can't tell the difference. It's very strange. I'll give up with OBS. OBS does what OBS wants. It's one of them. It's one of them. It does what it wants. I think that's too yeah. But I'm back. Just. Oh, why I don't know. It's quite dry. So, it really isn't. What is going on here? Oh, it's today is just not my day. We're gonna try the big spongy big brush. Well, that's actually working better, even though the other brush is dead. It's dead, it's dry. Then I wanted to put my silver on top. I wanted the same sort of effect. Yo, Jammy Jam! Every day is your day. You earn them all. Today it's just been typical. Where we just going? Not today, is it, Satan? That's too wet again. Down from deep in within. That's still really down. How goes the holly bombs? Presuming you're still there. I'm guessing so. At night times. Oh, to be fair, I was waiting for that bit to break off, I'm not gonna lie. As I've looked, I thought, oh, it's gonna rain again. It's meant to rain again tonight. So we'll see. I mean, I didn't water the plants. I was trying to be like, rain gods, please. I don't think it has been raining yet. But it meant to. I was getting great thinking, went around to see what part today, tomorrow, and National Park, they're cooking. And heat from an old volcano. That's pretty damn cool. Question time. If you feed a person when you give them food, what do you do when you give a person water? Water them, clearly. You rehydrate them. Water them like a plant. can't get the colour the same, so we are living. Whatever this is going to turn out like. Such great, you water them, but it sounds so wrong. I like be a plant. You will receive this fluid, dihydrogen monoxide or something. What's? When is a what's a what's? Much of the more the better, actually. Slightly redeeming itself here. It's so good. It's like cooled back down again, but it was still quite warm. Then somebody tells me we are due for another heat wave. It's like, oh, brilliant, fantastic. Because it's like, is this it? Is this the start of flood? Probably floods next, won't it? They'll be like, oh, it's too much rain. That's probably what's going to be happening now. What does that look like? Roll with it, we'll see what happens. Excuse me, how many jams does a jammy jam of jack and jam? How many times? How many? Wait, I can't even say the first. Just jam. Ah, jammy! It was voted that the cake did not get jammed. I say voted because King was like, no jam. So. It did not get jammed. It just got a heck of a lot of butter icing instead. You can gauge a good weather day if it's a good day for the spray bomber. It can be that. That's true. That is true. It's like the one day, like, was it yesterday? King was like, oh, he can like spray some of his models, and he was like, maybe not. It's either been like too hot, now it's like too damp in the air. Then it did come out, but then he didn't. Did you take photos of the cake? I did. I took some photos of the cake, so I'll be posting pictures and I'm going to show you the cake. It was huge. There is still some left. Let's cover this all in this colour because we're just winging it at this point now. The pork and beans was a hit as well. Request to make again. I was like, okay, this is good. This is good because then I can film Vaultboy making it. But the cake did not get jammed. But my food order did turn up on Monday. Jammer's cake looked nice though. It was like very slightly like spiked. I said cake. Little boy in his little hat. Doesn't quite do the cake size justice there, but quite sure. Or I'm just cutting excessively large pieces. I mean, how else do you enjoy cake? It isn't in excessively large pieces. You know, so has to be. I thought I was eating a cake earlier, but it was a chicken ball. I suppose you thought it's like a cake pop. I guess like a cake pop. I'm going mad. I thought I saw a cake somewhere of the cake. I'm going mad. I have put one that was like a collage photo on my Discord, so maybe that's what you've seen. Or have you? I just realised this is our skull and I shouldn't be playing anything like this. be fair, you can paint it however you like, so crazy's not wrong. Hopefully my paint has just decided to die on me. Just all the cake. Can't go wrong with cake, right? Do the... It's not really a good brush for all the finer details here. Switch. Look, yeah, that's the one I saw on the colours from this. You're not going cray cray. I am going to see my little brush that I needed. It's like, phew! Be like, holiday mode is on. Okay, you're great. You're normal one. I mean that, yeah. I live up to the name. Alright. Absolute chaotic stream. Went live and then Beyond the Box like coming with a raid and I'm like, well, my stream is broken today on multiple levels. Pretty standard for me. Just trying to do the wire all that really silver. I need a more glove on the other hand. This one is getting worse. So then the head is here. Should we paint it a normal skull colour? Let's paint it on the skull colour. The bit that broke off. There is another bit somewhere and I don't really know where them bits go. What am I called? Skull colour. I can put my hands up straight away, I was just thinking where it was. I've just solved my problem. I've just solved my problem of like no music. As it changes song, of course. all I did, chat, was I just looked up because my monitors are switched over here, and my volume, you know, the little icon at the bottom, had a cross on it, and I thought, but it is playing because you can hear it. So the volume was, the slide was all the way up, but it was still crossed out. Clicked on it, and now I can hear it. So somehow, in the Tech-Priest, this is pissed off because I haven't finished painting him. My Tech-Priest somehow is doing something to my technology that by me bumping this lamp here, muted my music for me on my laptop. I don't know. The Emperor found that really amusing. This makes no sense! Oh my god. But I've solved the problem. Don't know how it was a problem in the first place, because it shouldn't have been a problem in the first place. But there we go. I've now got music playing in my ear. I'll tell you, chat. So I didn't think to go, oh, shacked up, because it was playing. So, who knows? Tech heresy confirmed. Absolutely, like, why did it stop playing? Like, well, how did it mute itself by me bumping into my light? That's not even connected to the laptop, it's connected to the USB port in my plug socket. Look, I'm painting you, what more do you want? I'm being played here by some tech heresy for sure. It doesn't make any sense. Who knows? That's just wild why that's done that. I didn't even touch it! Oh, dearie me. So he's thinking, well, I've got to listen to the sound of my own voice for the next however long. Oh, but I've got the music now. This is actually really fiddly to hold. Who knows? Like potentially has been tainted by chaos, but I've been safe side. I think I should just literally just burn the light. What the hell? Like, it made absolutely no sense. I haven't even got a mouse attached to it right now, so it's not even that, oh, you accidentally let it clicked. No, there was none of that. Which makes that even weirder. I'm noticing I'm putting it ever so slightly away from the light each time I'm doing that. Oh, you may also remember I just had another weird noise outside my window. What day was it? Friday? Or was it Sunday? No, I think it was Sunday where I was streaming. And then some of you may recall, I was like, there was just a really weird noise outside. Like a firework or something. I wasn't the only one to hear it. Because then good old Facebook comes along, you know, when the neighbourhood's moaning. Somebody put, did anyone else hear that really weird bang? And like, yeah, other people did. I was like, I'm not going crazy. And somebody said their husband actually saw what was like a single firework. I was, what the hell is someone setting off a single firework? Alright. I feel like I need to keep. What kind to do? Not to it drums. Running this page of everyone is. Right, every little thing, isn't it? It's hilarious. If you're ever low, you just need to jump on your local community Facebook page and you'll question humanity. But it's quite good for that because I was just happening scrolling and then I was like, oh, like 17 hours ago. I was like, that must have been what I heard because it was like a really slow. They're like, was it a gunshot? And I was thinking, I don't think so. you know how people are. I was like, ah, I wasn't the only one to hear it. Makes you feel slightly better, doesn't it? I'm not as crazy. I wasn't the only one. People say about parked cars, noisy noise does anything and everything, innit? What I don't get is obviously of a certain generation, shall we say, feel the need to put on the going, oh, watch out for this tennis scam, I've just been phoned by this number. How does that affect the community? That you've just given your number out to someone? Or, like, it's not like a door knocker, is it? Mad. It's the urge to troll them. Sometimes, right? Yo, Blake, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you this evening? I'm doing this one-handed to make sure I'm not going to bump my light again and do something weird. Blake is another fabulous streamer. Fabulous mini painter. So go and drop a follow. It's as you should. I mean, we're talking about, like, you know, the community pages, like on Facebook or what's another one, Next Door or whatever it's called. My parents are on about, and I'm like, oh my god, some people. I think my best is what they say about, like, oh, I've just got this scam phone call. How is that going to affect everybody else? But then that's just me. Smash it in the house! In the house! I realise I haven't tried brushing the other side of this weapon. This is going to be fun. Oh, I just got some. I don't want to get it. Oh, sorry, I'll touch it up. I'm sure I have lots of I have around there. Want to know on something on my lovely boring task tomorrow to do. How's it going? Go well, thanks. How are you doing? So I started to paint my fence, and obviously now the weather has decided to work against me. I'm sorry. I've obviously jinxed it. So I bought an expensive paintbrush. 3 fence panels in and the gate, and it broke. As in the head has come away from the base. So not on my task tomorrow. I've now got to go back to where I bought it from. A proper, like, what do we want to call it? A merchant's yard? And be like, that I could just, you know, if it was like a couple of quid, I would have been like, yeah, well, you know, let's just try and hot glue it back in and just hope for the best. But because it is quite an expensive paintbrush, But don't worry, Papa Craze is coming to the rescue and gonna go with me. Because he's gonna be up this way anyway. And he was like, oh, we'll just go out together. And he's like, yeah, we're not gonna get you the same brush again. Because obviously gonna keep doing it. It's annoying because it's the only fence panel one that they had. I'd like to point out that it was okay when I was doing it, and then King went to do it today, and he said he dipped it in, put it on, and it just broke. But being a little trooper, he finished with the big like fence ones, like yay big, it's huge. I had a little one for like the house that I was using to then cut in, because you've got the fence posts which are concrete, and whoever fitted this bloody fence. It's because then they're all like the panels as the panel, but the individual panels are an angle, so you can't paint all the way down because no, you're gonna hit the concrete. So you have to cut in. Bless him. He started today because it's a day off. Then he managed to finish and was like, I'm not doing anymore. Because it broke on him. I was like, oh my god. Don't use the Kolotsky sable on the fence. Kolotsky sable. Also, where is that base from? What is that something I should? Is that I'm probably missing a joke because the thing was actually real. The little one. King did say then he was going to turn around and be like, get a Warhammer brush. So when I come back, he was there painting. Always put the fence post out of the top of the concrete post and splash it all over it like a madman. That is what King said was like, I could potentially do. But really annoyingly, as long most where the fence panels are, I've got my neighbour's hedge. I did have a man cut it right back against, like basically against the fence line. But then to get them up, it's going to be really tricky because he's done a good job, but you're still going to then bash against the hedge, which they do need to cut the top off. And then on the other side, and then I've got one plant. It's like a honeysuckle, I think, like growing up it, but you can take off the honeysuckle. So he's like, it is possible to slide them up. And I was like, this is quite handy. Might need to do it for a couple, but then on my neighbouring side, that's going to be really awkward. I won't be able to do it that side. But he did think that. The other side, because I've got two different style of fence panels, because that's just how it works, apparently. So I've got the ones that are like, you know, slats on this big square, and then the other ones are, I've obviously got the back of the fence, which takes its time. Which shouldn't be so bad, actually thinking about it, because then you haven't got all like the jagged, you know, it's all stacked like jagged at the bottom. Well, I didn't really see that, but you know, how it goes jagged. It's just paint strip. Just do that. Straight across the bottom. Remembering. Apart from I have got a big bush in the way, which you kind of have to try and grab and pull back just to paint half of it. Oh, look great. This is going to take so long. I can't believe the paintbrush. So I was trying to finish off the gate yesterday and it started spitting. I was like, brilliant. This is all on my day off this week. Oh, I don't want burgundy. I actually want corn red. Which is not here. You are definitely up into a fence painting guru. I know! I know what's even better. Because I have to use my hands a lot for work. I've even got like a knot right there from using the paintbrush. So there was me though to do the slats. I was like, I can't either use the paint down and wipe it off with a sponge. But some of the fence panels you can slide a little thin piece of cardboard, like Belvita cardboard underneath, and you just go la la la, move it along. It's tricks. Otherwise I will get able to slide it out. Because that's just so much easier. But unfortunately it's against the neighbour's hedge. Which their side could probably do with weathering stuff. And then I've got a neighbour. But that side shouldn't be so bad. It's just stuff in the way. Like runner beans! Oh. I have got used to it Warhammer brush because in the gate, you know, when the slats are kind of slightly separated, and it's really annoying me, that you can see the brown underneath. The grey underneath would be better way to put it. Let's go pick it up. Didn't think. Next one's gonna try and brush this edge. Reload. I'm surprised though that they haven't actually done the top. Usually like once or twice a year they lop all their hedge off the top. You've literally got like massive bits of it sticking up, so they haven't actually just stuck my finger right in my wet palette. Haven't cut the top of the hedge. So when I had my guy come out to do mine, because it needed proper like hacking back, he was like, do you want me to do any of the top? And I was like, no. I'm not paying him to do that. It's not my hedge. What's even brilliant though, because it's not my hedge, you're technically meant to shove it all over their side again, aren't you? It's like, you own it. But to be fair, I can really see why they haven't, because it's been fairly hot, hasn't it? I did give this guy, it's my neighbour, he did come around on like one of the hottest, well not one of those, it's all been bloody hot in it, on a hot day to do it, and then he was like, yeah, might go off down to the pub or something, so I gave him some beer money. It's like, thank you. He didn't have to come, I was like, you know, you don't have to come and do it on like a really ridiculously hot day, but he did. I mean, to be fair, he is a gardener, he's kind of used to it. I did think, oh no, get a man. I did keep thinking about popping it out. The fence panels. I can't think what brand this brush is as well, but it's like they shouldn't fall apart. I don't know if it gives them something anyway. I mean, this is true. I mean, when there's like little bits coming off. They are very quite sweet when I'm like about, and then they see me like in my garden and they're cutting their top of the hedge. They go, "Oh, really sorry." It's fine. It's like, I'll just appreciate you doing it. It's your hedge. Adult problems, right? So now the weather has changed, and I'm like, okay, and then I want to start on sort of a spare room. I've got so much going on. There's so many men booked in to do certain things in my house, but it's not coming in yet. Because I can't, until one has come to do their job, and I can't get somebody else in until... you know one of them, it's a knock-on effect. I was thinking attempting to, instead of having this as corn red, I didn't want it quite the same red as that. But now I'm thinking, which is actually similar to what they've done there. Should I have done it the same red? Stuck in this atmosphere around my house and streamed down a giant row of brambles. They kept growing into my garden. See, that's terrible when they don't keep it. When they don't keep up with it. You think, well, surely. What the hell that was? That made me jump. I don't know, I just put my phone on just there. It's the fact that I bent it over at the same time. I mean, you have every right to, because it's in your property. Coming up and over. Like this hedge is my neighbour's one. It's not like a Yolandii, it's like a brambly hedge. I don't know what you want to call it, but it is really spiky. I can't think what it is. Like hawthorn or something. It's great because the birds love it, but it is really prickly when their bits come off and you have to try and cut it back. I don't know. Same Reddit is. I don't think it should be the same red now. Okay, we'll continue with the cool red. And the one I literally everything at home: fencing, painting, tiling, plumbing, gardening. Should you just do? If you ever need a break from the house, from the mini jams, can you just come and live at mine and put everything right that needs to putting right? Do a deal. You can live at my house. I'll give you like a week, 2 weeks, however long you need. So it's just all taking time now. That house is mine to. I mean, I did the living room a while ago. I did that before the house was mine. But I was like, well, fuck it. But now it's sort of like a knock-on effect. I've had to wait for like things like my electrician's got to come round. He's got a whole list of things to do. But he can't come around yet because he's super busy, which means I need him to disconnect the lights in the decking that are blown. He needs to come around to disconnect it so that I can get some men around to get rid of said decking, or we just take the decking up myself. But that can't happen yet until Mr. Electrician has come. Oh. Well done. Just had to throw some salt. So I'm gonna be like the painting expert, basically at the end of it, all different types. So it's all just like a knock-on effect right now. That's our next holiday. I'll be jamming pot living under your stairs. Just come and do everything in the house. I might actually take all the decking up and put patio down. But nice like slabs, not like, you know, different size kind of slabs. I can't do that yet. But there was also additional slight complications with doing that. So I do need someone who knows what they're doing to take that up. Because also I didn't put this decking down. So I don't know what's underneath the decking. I did basic at the time, adding sockets, lights and stuff. That's like, literally I just went to my electrician. I was like, so you need to remove the decking lights safely, as in just there's a plug in the conservatory, can you just, I don't want it, but can you just, it will keep the plugs off because it's easier. Put a light in my conservatory because there isn't any. Now I want to change the light in the spare room because it's a dingly dangly light, and now I want a bar light because that will then eventually be my streaming and painting room. What else? I've got electric box. I had a service sticker on it, and I'm like, maybe because I rented it before I bought the place. I've got some mysterious sockets downstairs which are chunky and sticking out, but there are wires in one that you can get into, and I don't know if they're live. Oh, he's got to sort of plug socket out for me, because that's where my last glue gun decided to snap in it, which is great. So I'm going to do porcelain patio at home. Oh, probably be next year then. A porcelain patio. I imagine that's like really shiny. My friend has got some nice like some cream tiles of like little ones. I'm thinking that could be quite nice. Oh, it is quite a big area of decking. We're not talking. We're talking quite a substantial size. So I'm not sure whether to put any decking back, because otherwise that's going to be quite a lot of like stone. But you get like really nice stone, can't you? Like natural sandstone. That's nice. That's what I'm thinking, doing some more like sandstone-y looking ones. And then I'm like, then it's down. Then I don't need to add stain every bloody year. You know, every other year. But I'm like, once it's down, it's down. Obviously, I just need a few pricing for things. I'm hoping that this will eventually... I'm going to go over some of their little bands. But if you're bored, there's plenty to do here. In my little vault, far from home. Ugh, let's just clean that off, shall we? Tile slap power is much easier to maintain. Oh, it's so easy, they charge a fortune. That's the only thing. That's why I'm like, if I've got a slight complication because I've got a summer house, and the builder who put it up, in his infinite wisdom, at the time it seems great, it's come over part of the decking. So I'm like, I wish every part of me went, no, get electrician in, cut it off, extends the concrete base, because it was a concrete base that was already there. So slight complication to take the decking out to then put something underneath, because you've got about, you know, like a doormat, is that kind of width of decking sitting on this some widths, a doormat width of like summer house sitting on decking, which needs to come out. And also because then it's got to be level, so there is a step up from the conservatory. It's all been put in very strangely, according to a builder. Oh, that's kind of very strange. I was like, well, I didn't do it, so not my problem. But I think if it's something like patio, I think we might try and do like ourselves. Because when you speak to people and they go, yeah, they're just putting their own patio, and I'm like, are you? Are you now? So we just have a very slight issue with one bit sitting on the decking. I'm like, if the builder comes and does that and they break it, it's not my problem. So I smash the weird bits out. But I've got a little machine that can break old slabs up. Oh, nice. Oh, that's quite handy. See, luckily, like the decking, I mean, the summer house is sat on just decking that needs to be replaced. So at least it's not too bad. It's just implementing it. As I said, I can't do any of that anyway until Mr. Electrician has been to safely dismantle. I mean, to be fair, I could just turn the electric off, dismantle it, and then just pray to the tech gods. So I mean, they're blown anyway. And then it's and then. You can take the decking out and add a little bit on that corner to the summer house. Maybe like a little, because it's also at an angle, so you could take, well, I don't think it matters, does it? Which is probably quite handy, so take like a bit out at a time and just replace. Hindsight, that would have been a much more clever idea. But when you trust a Mr. Builder, well, then you look back and go, why didn't Mr. Builder remove part of that decking and put the slab, like, just extend the concrete base that was already there to make it so it actually sits on it? I don't know. Mr. Builder. But there we go. I keep thinking, oh, that would be fun to then extend it and have like a hobby cabin. I was like, then I need to build a cabin, and then electrics in it, and then the decking lighting just plugged into a socket. It's actually into the conservatory wall, and it's meant to. It has got a special. It's a special plug socket. As in, it's a switch socket. Something that's quite special, so I'm guessing it's got a surge charge protector on it. It's a weird looking thing. I've been stitched up by pretty much every tradesman we've tried in the past. But the thing is, with this builder who built the summer house, was the ex's uncle. So you get the labour you paid for, which wasn't much, right? I'd love to have one. There's a place where it can go. Just be like, just take it down. Put in a hobby cabin. How cool would that be? This is what I'm thinking. Right, are we getting there now? I think we are. Yes, everything is just, all is starting to roll now. I say, I'm kind of hands tied until one comes and does one thing. And another one comes and does another thing. And eventually I'll meet in the middle. Oh my god. I just cover that up and then. No one? Well, no. Oh, I've got his Pip-Boy thing to do now. That was, I'm waiting for that. You can just turn the fuse off in the main concealed board and take it out. See, I could do that, but I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. So right, my electrician is my cousin. Well, married to my cousin, so family rates. We're hoping. So at least he's not like, you know, it's his own business as well, so he should be. He's been doing it for years, so that's quite handy. Just who you know. I've gone, hi, can you just do this for me, please? So, very lucky. Got been married for like 30 odd years. That's how long he's been doing it for. Okay, if there's any uncertainty, he never touch things for sure. Especially if it's do with that kind of thing. I always think, I'll just like, you know what? so I thought I'll just get him to do it. It's really quite, hopefully quite simple, because I mean, he can leave the plug in the wall. I don't care. It's just I don't want it. I don't want the lights. They're a pain in the ass to paint around. But I think it's going to come out anyway. I'm swinging more towards them. Nice patio. Don't have to worry about it then. Probably cost more than decking, but I've been quoted one company who the guy I actually know who works there. He was like, I can do you a deal, £10 a plank. I'm thinking Wix is about that. Obviously a bit different because then they'll come and deliver and they will do it as well. Or if I just stuck here the wrong way around. Yes. Oh no! There you go. So I've got a whole list of things. Like, can you just... I think as well, like I said to him, well, I am going to be away next month, but if, like, listening with him, I'm like, but he can have a key and let himself in, which is quite nice. Simple, because he's family. I'll be like, yeah, you could just have a key to my house, that's fine. As long as other family can let you in, that's fine. Quite handy, really. But it'd be nice to have a little hobby cabin. Ooh. I mean, I know then I've got to heat it and sort it out. I don't know why I've got a picture there. I've got him there. But what have else I've got on sprue? I don't actually know what the sprues are. Oh, so that's just going to be silver. What is that? Oh, I think it's just... Oh, it's a bolt pistol, but in a... Okay. I need silver in. That is sure to... So handy! I think that they heat and cool him on fire these days. Device. Maybe, but we'll see. Like, I'm tempted... I don't want to paint on sprue, do I really? Tempted to put one in, but it's not key at the moment. I'd love one. I've got space for one. A hobby cabin. Because it doesn't have to be very big, does it? It can just be really small. So I'm just gonna sit and paint. Well, I thought just have decorate the wall of Warhammer boxes. Sorted. That'll keep you warm. There's plenty of boxes. That's what I'd probably do if I ever get around to a garden hobby room. Yes, that'd be nice. I'm just going to paint this silver as well, just so it stands out a bit. Very nice since soon start getting. I can see you doing. Same. That's what I'm going to be looking at, getting a plug-in one. Black Friday sales, ready for next year. Probably the bloody rain or that's what I'm going to do. Plug-in one. We're thinking the same. This is why I'm now stacking things in my head. I'm now like going, oh, Black Friday is looming. This is great. That means I could maybe get some more like furniture for the spare room because Black Friday is looming. I ideally would like it before then, but hey. I think that's in a hold, really. cool to get like maybe a proper like little unit or something. Just like, you know, one of them like little metal sheds, that's all we need. Pop up shed. Okay, I'm gonna paint that. Same colour as I'm gonna do the Krieg ones. We're kind of seeing how this goes. It will look better once I've shaded. There it is. I have my thing out and then I don't use it. I put it away, then I need it. It's typical. So we'll have a proper like little shed. Or I'm thinking it just needs like a little corner desk, and I thought, oh, I could have like bigger shelves above it, and then I could put my cosplay on. Oh no! Oh, okay, that's good. I thought it's just got browned. My brown is just lumpy. Not good. There may be some streams where I'll be like, yeah, I'm kind of stuck right now, like redecorating, so I can't actually, or feel like, can't stream right now. But then once the spare room is painted, I can then get new carpet put in as well. Because I'm just so busy, I'm like, I don't know when I can even paint it, so I'm hoping this weekend. It's not a very big room. And then we'll be migrating locations. Perfect close to... Thank you for spotting that. At least it wasn't the Nullen, right? It's not the Nullen. That will go everywhere. Right, okay. And then, oh, what colour was I thinking? Let's have a look. I remember carpets, but I put... This is not like it, so we'll just drag... That's quite true. I mean, even like in the when I do the spare room up, it's like paint, could drop the paint and then ruin the carpet. So I could just like not put that in there and see. It's not about your feet because I don't see it. You have rain! You have rain? I want to see if my camera's picking it up. Yo, PC, welcome in. Welcome in, how are you doing? Okay. I don't think it is raining. I mean, I'm looking funny because King's car has disappeared, so that's why you want the socks. He's gone off somewhere. I'm waiting for things to dry in between. Half of me is thinking highlight. Oh, London. I'm happy to say hi. Well, welcome. I hope you're keeping well. That's great. It rained down a PC. I can see. I haven't got any rain here yet myself, but I can see because the driveway is dry. We have rain! It exists! It must be coming. Okay, good. Rain down jammy jaws! I've got glue on my paintbrush. And it just stuck to my fingers. I still feel it sticking. Sus. P middle names. Sussy. I did get very excited when it started, like on Monday when I went out. I went out to my bin and I was like, oh my god, I literally walked out the door. I stepped out the house and was like, oh my god, it's raining. And I did message Gecko. I was like, oh my god, it's raining! It's like, we have rain here. I did get wet feet in the process, but you know when you're just like, what the hell is this? What sort of process of play? Price. I recognise that was what you meant. I mean, it was a bit like a shock to the system. Yo, Shiny, welcome in as well. Welcome in. It was a bit like, what is this? What is this just honing down for me from the sky? It was good to see. We definitely need some. So does this mean we're now out of the drought? I mean, could be. I've finally got some rain. I would like to say how much we got, but... Yo, Shiny, how are you doing? I've just punched me full force in the eyeball and instantly went to sleep. Hit and run, baby! Oh my god. Just need to get out of the system. Oh my god, hit and run, baby, for sure. Or it's a trick, you know, just be like punch in the face and then look asleep so you go, aww. Punch in the Bible of all places. Oh dear. It worked. I'm not crying at all. Not crying, just the eyeball is leaking, like the sky was leaking yesterday. Or last night. I'm not crying, you're crying. Thinking, if he switched to spin, definitely didn't like the price tag, but it was after birthday gift. Ah, was it the new Switch 2 or was it the original Switch? It's a good birthday present. A new one that's going to get jacked up to 500 US. Oh no! I was left alone to play on it yesterday. The King was like, "Oh, we've got Skyrim on there. It plays really well." Whilst then, him and Peanut continued to play, learn how to play the Pokemon cards. I was like, I remember playing Pokemon cards when I was a kid. They're like, you can show us. And I was like, that was like 30 years ago. I don't think I remember how to play it, unfortunately, from like 30 years ago. Got all my old Switch. I was dying anyway, so I was like, great. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's a shame. An upgrade before it's just like it gets like crazy. And King saw one, or his mate saw one on Vinted. It was something like 75 quid or something ridiculous for a new Switch. I was like, you should buy it, you should buy it. It's like this person has not got any other listings, has not got any reviews. It's like, yeah, but you get buyer protection fee. And I was like, I don't need one. You've just got one. I don't need one. He was like, oh, it's really good. I was like, how are they selling it and why are they selling it for that much? He said the only thing as I could think was it was like someone's broken up and they're selling it off cheap. One of the two. It didn't sound very legit. I was like, a new Switch for like 75 quid. That doesn't sound legit. So I was like, no. And it had, I can't remember it had. It was working as well. Definitely dodgy. I mean, I know what he means. It's like, oh well, you know, you got like Vinted buyer. I was like, yeah, it's not really worth the effort to go through all of that. Also, they don't have any. They're like a new account. I said I wouldn't have gone as far as thinking it was legit for that price. I appreciate it. I was like, oh yeah, Crazy needs to get this. It's not very legit. I mean, it could have been, but I'm like, if it was like the first one, then yeah, you could be like, someone's selling it off cheap. Because the new one's out, but a bit sus. Well, I don't trust Vinted, but I don't really trust Vinted when it comes to things like that. I used to love Pokemons. They never made any Pokemons called as the original ones. I like Spiggy and Twinkle. That's true. I think they're making quite a lot now, aren't they? We're like, what have we got now? Oh, now I need. Oh, I could paint the other side. No, just keep on doing what we're doing. Where's my red layer? This is coming along now. I'm just itching to put to make. I'm hoping I can put it together once I put some nylon oil and some other colours on everything. Tie it all together. Should be going right now. Okay, let that dry. Gonna work on another layer. Oh, that looks better. Okay. Right, there's that up. Let's put it all together now. Oh! Slight panic then of sitting there going, did you just see that? We have shook the null on it. It wasn't closed properly. Good job I'm wearing black. Alrighty then. There goes my answer to that question. Do I null on this now? Yes. We're going to be scraping off just here. That is null on. Want to pull. Oops. It's me thinking it was shut properly. No, it was not. It's okay. We can survive this. We can survive this. It wasn't a lot that come out, to be fair. Apart from over here, there was. Okay. Just had a spinach. Let me just try and trying to put some back in the pot. Can you see that in the corner there? Here. Here is a pile of nullen. So I'm just going to scrape back into the pot. It's not much, to be fair. It's not much. There's just now a ring this side. Looks like I'm going to be using this then. Try and get it in. Can just see the past explosions everywhere. Don't you start wobbling everywhere. Stuck this down. Probably should have done this. Ignore that happened. Let's just try now. Gold buttons on as well. Just that bit of the main dude. Quite tempted to put red in the sword's eye. Blades on the axes. Oh, what do his little pit boy? I've forgotten about his pit boy. Must put that in right. I do like how the extra detailing on these things come out. On his pipes work what I did last time. That we streamed. almost there. I'm definitely thinking of putting his putting an eye on it. I think I will. Be a little careful how I apply this. Okay. Putting the nano far away, so we're not going to do something we shouldn't with it. What am I going to do is Pip-Boy. Do a leg belt trick. I kind of feel like I need it to stand out. I'd like a little. I actually quite like the gold. I wasn't sure to make it a bit more seapery, but I quite like that. Slightly like dirty metallic. I do need a little seaper for the skull though. Put my hand straight on it. Put like a grimy. Just kind of feel like it needs a little. Maybe that does add a little bit of shine. I've got that shiny green, but maybe I'll add in places. It's not all everywhere. I'm back. What did I miss? Walkabout. Were you here when I had a slight non-oil fiasco? I shook it. Didn't realise that it wasn't on properly. Try that shot. Oh no. It was literally, it kind of had a little bit, you can see the aftermath of the pot there. There. And then it went, it's a bit there. That's a bit of wet paint. And then it went here. Luckily, everything else is fine. What colour should I do his Pip-Boy though? was contained. I feel like it has to match that. It's a controlled mess. I feel like it needs to match this completely. I suppose that he's part of that anyway. My elbow just fell off. Luckily, I didn't damage this doing paint where it shouldn't be. Definitely needs to be the same colour. But even silver settling works. But I'm gonna just lightly then. Make it look cohesive. The thingamy. The thingamy. Because I could then. It's kind of got to match the other side though. Being summoned, no worries at all, Jammy. Should I make his arm pieces? I can add a little bit more to these. To his wrists. I've got itchiness in between. It's like, if I do the same to the other wrist bit. Oh, there's some silver there. I'll look right in a minute as well. Okay, yeah, that works. So he's got it down as like a little green. If I put like a little grey in, There we go. And he's got like a little green, so then bring in the green back again. Just the time with his green pipe. It's got a little golden Pip-Boy like to see them. Sort of vaguely kind of match that up. You know what, I feel like I need to dry brush something over the top. Like a really off, and you got like a gold. I don't think I've got on any other. I've got Runel brass, so I don't think that will go. Oh, I have got a bit of gold. I don't know what to do. Just to make that brass pop a bit more. I'm going to have to experiment here. Runel, I think will be too dark. Bit I can do. Slightly picking it up, maybe it does need to be a bit. Kind of just put my dry palette away. I know what it should be as well. Experimenting as we go. Always the best plan. Let's just bring it a little bit more to life. That makes it look a bit more metallic-y. I'm quite happy with that. I did get a bit of gold where I didn't want it to be. Looking very opaca, thank you! It's almost there, it's almost there. I say almost. Almost. Jason. Brass. Gold. For a stick on this down. There's a new brush. Oh my gold. So I'm just dotting the tiny little saddle bits, the buckles. On the bag. I think that's too small to even show what I've done. You can see they're not on bit. Shiny! 11 o'clock, it's just turned 11 PM. Right, so where do these bits go? And then obviously then I've got his base to do as well. Which I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Probably the mud. And then put some of my this on it. It's just got like little bones in it, which I think would look quite cool. So 3. That goes. Oh, was that a piece of sprue I've kept on? I'm not sure if it's sprue or not, to be fair. I think it is a bit of sprue. Same time here. Oh, same time there. How funny. I think it'd be at least like an hour or 2 different. Just have to hold it. Oh, I see. I would have thought you were like on a completely different time zone. And this goes. What knows where? Focus? No, okay, we're not going to focus. Can't actually see where it's meant to go. I'm gonna guess somewhere around there. Well, that could be. In line with that. It doesn't stick to my glove. Just go to the hours are in UK exactly the same time. All year round as well. Oh, that's going to annoy me, that thing. Dip it in the water. That's a clever idea. One thing about this glue I don't like. It does ruin where it sits. Oh no, now I've got to stick them down, haven't I? Things will be trudging in the mud alongside my tank. Every part of me wants to dip that in there. Fucking water. Oh no. Wrong end. Doesn't matter. I think I will put an eye on the skull. Now I'll stuck it down. Need them to stick. And then to touch up, I always find like trusty null unlight to help. Skulls are the best kind of skulls. They are, aren't they? The random, the better, right? Oh, I can't. So I could just do that. Have the random skulls dotted about his feet. I really am tempted to put a red eye. Let's do it. We got that Citadel skulls box. It's got a bin of skulls. I haven't. Every time I look at it, I think that would be cool, and I look at the price and I think that's not cool. But I know exactly what you mean. Is this even a back up? Just have the headset full enough. That's cool. But it is really good though, to be fair, because all the skulls in it. The skulls, that's true. I've seen on Fleabo there are stack loads of painted print skulls for cheap. That's pretty good. There's always something else, isn't there? But I know it is a really good kit because there's like different types, isn't there, in there as well? So to be honest, you think how many you get in there? I'm so pressured over the Citadel ones. Oh, I bet I'd be like, mine. Well, there is skulls of everything. That's so cool. I'm thinking I might have to get something like that for the rest of my bases, my Krieg. I'm actually quite liking the red eye. Because there are some in here. You can see like the little skull and bones. But if you had like a splattering more, that would be quite cool. Okay. Then we're gonna get my textured base art, which means I won't be able to finish everything. Thinking there's any point Yes. Okay, just fine with that. So he's going to be marching next to my Krieg. It's just when you're like, oh, I should have done this, I was taking him down, but he just knew where he was going. Have you ever watched Labyrinth with David Bowie? Like, a long time ago. I don't know if I've seen it all, to be fair. I just rang me. Said he has come out super nice. Like, do you think the technology will be good to me now? Is the Emperor now pleased? I don't think the Emperor was that pleased that I left him unfinished. End of last stream. That's why we've had issues. I was like, I don't care how many years you were streaming. Why aren't you finishing my engineer? I'm so precious about getting this, like, or I don't want it. I do like this mud as it goes on, but then it dries a lot darker. So I'll just build up once I've got the colour area that I want it. At least on the back of the boots, like. Missing a bit in between. Starts it. Up like the base colour. I'm going to sound crazy. See on the flip side with it. No worries. Thank you so much, Jamie, for coming in. I hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday. So I got too carried away with the mud. To make sure it's going where I want it to go. Okay. I was going to change brush anyway. try and water this down and be like, I need to get it in there, but I can't because it's tricky as hell. I also don't want to ruin it by getting paint, or I don't want it. That's it. I should then draw it like this. Okay, leave it like that. And then once it's dry, and then I dry brush on some Zandari dust. I might not bother, especially then if once it's dry, PVA, and then gonna add. I suppose I could Zandari it first, then PVA, then add some of this on it. If I'm ever gonna add it to all of my bases now, kind of. I might do so that there's like one finished base. Well, without the stuff. So it's the same kind of texture, but then has Zandari'd on top, so you can just see. But now I might not bother if I'm then gonna put that stuff on his base, because he's quite a significant model. But then that is him. As much as I can get completed so far. Yeah. Quite pleased how the metal bit come out. I might tweak him a little bit, but I'm really pleased with how he's come out. So I might add a bit more to like the sword. I see it more in like daylight. And I might make his eye pop a bit more red. Do that now. Let's just shrimp it out. That's better. Just needed just extra little red. There we go. I'm quite pleased. I wanted to keep the back quite simple because it's more like in the front. So I'm really happy with that. If anything else you need in your armies. I still can't. I need to actually just sit down and finish sticking everything together. I would love a sentinel, which is imagine Star Wars, one of the AT-ATs type looking thing. I'd love one of them. But I don't actually know how many points I'm on, because it's here, there and everywhere, but a sentinel is like on my wish list. Like, I'd love one of them. That one in there. I'm using that one. I only want it because it looks Star Warsy. That's a good enough reason, right? One in there. I can in there. These I'm also using for all of my scheme stuff. We'll go in here someday. Only one. Aha, there's a hole just for it. Make sure that none on oil is closed this time, crazy. Bet that layer could go away. Gonna be keep brushing my sentence to have arms. Think tight and full met. Oh wow, have like proper like little arms. Layer that can go in here. I'll give them a proper wash out. So this is now dead. Just have to wait for this to dry now. Oh! Almost went for a swim. Oh, for dry, wait for a swim. Don't do that, you're only made a machine. Looks so cool. We have it. My version. There we go, put it next to him. My version. So that might tweak like a few little bits, especially like around there, but we'll see. And I'll do the base. And it's gonna be fun then trying to learn. Like I think it's just like PVA. Then you're gonna put I know it will come to me in a minute. Is it PVA? Put that stuff on it. You put something else on top of it, and I can't think what it is now. So that would look quite good. I don't know if I'm going to cover the whole base in it. I think I'm going to do it in like patches. Probably to do patches first and then see what it looks like and then hope for the best. Modify. Well, that's going to be handheld. Maybe get a power pack to the hip. So, they will look great. Well, hopefully. Hopefully they will. If not, you can stick it all back together, right? You can stick it all back together if not. I'm sure they will. I'll watch them all that separately because the order is now. Made a mistake, chat, and it's not a good mistake. Fall like that. We'll need another mountain here. Paintbrush landed on my mat and I was not quite happy with that. Right, you can stay on there. So concentration went to... Don't panic! But I'm really happy, that's how it's turned out well. I've got so many of these minis that I also need to take pictures of. It's just quite cool stomping through the ground next to my Beyblade. So cool. As you can tell, I am pretty tired. Concentrating there. I was concentrating. Right, Discord. Feel free if anyone is watching and wants to join my Discord. We have our Mighty Miniatures section that you're welcome to post anything miniature related in there. We don't care, it doesn't have to be Warhammer. I'll put this across over onto the YouTube. My link tree has got my Discord on there as well. My YouTube is about 2 hours and how long have I been streaming for? It is 2 hours and like 40 minutes. thank you for the sub as well. I did not see that because it doesn't tell me. Well, look where I am now. Thank you for the sub. It hasn't told me. Literally, my YouTube is like 2 hours and 40 minutes behind. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. I can't wait to actually finish his base. How exciting. I'll climb down. Let's see. How exciting. So thank you so much for everyone coming and watching. So they're slowly coming together. I have a whole pile of grey Canians. I have unpainted Krieg, who's only got his trousers on at the moment. It's never ending. Never ending. But thank you so much. I definitely feel like, I know like loads of you have said to me like my painting has improved vastly over like the last year. I much appreciate it. I learned so much from you guys, all of you painters who dropping hints and just by doing, and I'm like wow. So I can't wait to get all of my proper armies all out. So I'm question marking if I'm going to be streaming on Fallout Friday, so I stream 3 times question marked a week. Tabletop Tuesdays, Fallout Friday or Sunday Fun Days. One of them I'm quite tempted to drop just so I can have a night to myself. I sort of got so much backed up on my phone to do, to post, to edit. Ugh. I'm a great kit bashers. We all have all different walks of life. Any questions, anything you need. That's why come into the Discord, even on my Mighty Miniatures. If you have a question, somebody who have a kit bash from painting, hopefully we'll answer you. We're just a like friendly little cute little community. I've learned so much from as well. So then the Sunday is likely to happen unless I'm getting lost in painting. Painting, not Warhammer, but house. that has a whole category, and that my fingers are just so covered. I mean, I think I need to wear a glove on the other hand, but it's just glue, paint, everything. I will try and take a picture of my little Tech-Marine, it's a new model, Tech-Marine, my Enginseer, what I've done so far, and then hopefully I can sort the base out once that's dry. That won't be till later though. Right, so feel free to follow me, to drop a sub, anything like that, much appreciated, as I'm trying to keep up 3 streams a week, but it is a bit of a struggle sometimes, especially that's why I'm late, because I can work late too. But hopefully I'll see you on Friday. We might just have it a really short stream, so I may start painting this beefy boy, a size comparison, Swan. We may start, like, do a really, like, easy, simple stream. I thought maybe jump on the Fallout for a bit, but I'm like, you know how easy you can get lost in that. So painting could be like, we'll just paint in green or something. We'll see. Depends if I'm going to this wedding party tomorrow on Saturday. Meaning because I'll need to get to bed early. But we'll see. I should hopefully be streaming on Friday anyway. And then maybe on the Sunday. Should be Sunday. Yeah, let's go and find someone. Reddit. So if you are new as well and you're wondering who I'm having conversation with, I am live on Twitch and YouTube as well. Let's have Hulk. Sony just like jamming out now. I'm so pleased how he's come out. I'm just hoping I can make the base just finish him off. I mean, the bases do, like, just finish him off, don't they? You know, when there's, like, so many. Let's have a look. I'm really excited to get most of it. I do need to sit down and actually pull all of them together. Like everything I painted. And there's so much more I need to do on each bit, but then I'm like, oh, I saw that there. Excuse me, the tiny little details. It's like, I guess you can tell your gal is tired. Your gal is tired. But how could I feel like we have to go into this person. Oh, maybe. I think. Oh, okay. That person doesn't need it. That person doesn't need it. Something has just caught my eye. Oh, I thought they were streaming in a Mandalorian helmet. I got very excited then. I was like, oh my god, if they were doing like streaming in a Mandalorian helmet. But they weren't. No. Yeah. You know what? I feel like we should go into the Baneblade. Somebody is live and they are painting a Baneblade. I feel like we need to because we've just done him and it's the first one that caught my eye. Have they, because people don't seem to use hashtags. Let's go to the Baneblade. I mean the lady kind of gives it away. It's her name. She's done an ammo paint and the nails kind of give it away and the avatar, but there we go. We'll see Baneblade. We're going to go to Baneblade. Thank you so much everyone for coming in and hanging out. We're going to go to Baneblade because we have just done this fellow who walks with the Baneblade to boost it completely. So let's go in. Yeah, they haven't done the tracks first. No, I did that the other way around. I did the tracks first and then worked on them. This is why I love looking at how other people paint. I love it. It's a very cool camo print as well. So thank you so much everyone. Let's go and see the Baneblade. We're following from our lovely little chap here. And I shall catch you all soon. So take care.